Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses, and welcome to the click. You smell horrible today. Oh, no, I'm obviously joking, of course. You smell absolutely amazing, as always. Didn't mean to frighten you there. And today, we're going to do something absolutely amazing. You know, life is like a box of poo. And you think it's chocolate until you accidentally take a bite. That is right. Welcome to r/frick YouKaren, with just the most beautiful, gorgeous people in this world being rambunctious. And we're laughing about it. Enjoy. Mwah. And remember to subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. Wait, is content and content spelled the same way? Wait, am I just like dyslexifying this? Or is that the English, man? We got Happy Meals from McDonald's today for lunch. And let me guess, they were not happy. It was sad meals. Sorry, sad meals. Let's do this. Pokemon cards were the price. I knew Pokemon was demonic, even when my son was little, but never saw the cards up close and personal. Wow, energy is attached and it's even capitalized like it's deified. After we threw them away, we had a great conversation about not allowing anything that's not of God into our homes and lives, even if our friends are doing it. Call me legless, old school, fanatical. I squarely own that one, but I won't allow magic, sorcery, new age, Eastern religion, or anything with energy attached into my house. Stupid, spiritual, Nintendo, Eastern, really fanatic. God, Pikachu, you little demon. Is this real? This is not satire, is it? Oh my, really? It's a kid's game that adults enjoy. I enjoy Pokemon very much, but like, something I always find fascinating about the world is when people decide that certain things are evil that don't actually affect anyone. It's like, oh, the choice of wording on a Pokemon card, I have concluded is demonic. This is way worse than anything else that's evil in the world. What? Two girls kissing in front of an anti-gay protest. Oh my god, take that, all you Karens. It's only Karens in the background. Look at that, is amazing. Wow, this is a beautiful picture. What do you do when you go to a restaurant and your waiter is an atheist? Normally I would pay without leaving a tip and write a bad review on Google. The past week I decided to be more proactive. Wait, so what reviews do you leave on places like outside of the US if you go to restaurants? Maybe they have never been outside the US, that's maybe the most likely scenario. I ordered chicken livers, and when the atheist brought it to the table, I insisted I ordered steak. I made that loser take it back to the kitchen and made me a steak. Then I complained to the manager about the atheist and skipped out on the bill. Establishment need to be taught that it's not okay to hire atheists. Doesn't this straight up go against one of the 10 commandments or something? Breaks at least 3, I'm sure. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's spouse, thy neighbor's goods, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Oh my god. I was about to call this out on some hypocrisy, but this just paints it so incredibly beautiful. Oh my god. You know you have gone far down a rabbit hole using like a ideology as an excuse for being a butthole when you're not even following the ideology anymore. Your home has 0 Curlo appeal. Curlo? Curb? I don't know, Kirby? If you want to live like you from Herp, maybe you should move there. Why would you... Why... Is the handwritten from a neighbor? Why does anyone care? Jesus Christ. No animals allowed except service animals. Service animals mean any animal trained to do work or perform tasks with the benefit of an individual with a disability. Pets providing emotional support, well-being, comfort, or companionship are not recognized as service animals under ADA regulations. You know what else you can bring in with you that will get past this? The emotional support demon. That will hopefully be out in the very near future. Keep an eye out for the emotional support demon. The emotional support demon does not trigger allergies and is actually just a plushie. So, it's fine. People will look at you weird when you walk it in a leash, but trust me, we're all in this together. I can't believe those stupid butt immigrants want to come into our country and freaking wreck it. Angry sad emoji. This is the reason that your husband filed for divorce. This is the reason he got custody. This is the reason why everybody in the community sees you as a pile of poo. Do you even read your posts back to yourself? Do you not see what you're posting? People like you have the IQ of a kitchen shelf. God. Seems to be a common occurrence, right? It's that like an old saying I really love. If you meet one a-hole in a day, they are probably the a-hole. If you think everybody you meet the entire day are a-holes, you're probably the a-hole. It's not always the case, you can just be unlucky and have many bad encounters in a row, but like statistically speaking, most of the time there is a common denominator, and if that common denominator always is you, maybe you should consider not being po. How about that?
1 star. Worst experience in a restaurant ever. After driving up from Eau Claire, flying in from Los Angeles, we were thrilled to go to Blorp to see the sights on Mother's Day, only to have our Sunday ruined by the rudest bartender.
Bartender. It's a very tender bar. Chewy.
Shortly after we were seated, a bald bartender took our drinks order and we asked about the drinking rules for my daughter who turns 21 in a month. He acted if I just slapped him in the face. He then served my sister, 48, a drink and then let my daughter have a sip just to test the flavor of the fruit. I was about to taste the drink as well. I do not drink. When the bartender stomped over, ripped the drink from my hand and told us we had to leave. He kicked out 3 ladies on Mother's Day. Oh my god, we have diplomatic immunity on Mother's Day. That's how it works, right? We were about to spend $150 on their very limited menu.
That's also very passive-aggressive, right? It's like they had very limited menu, but we are big people, so we spend it anyway.
He was aggressive and rude and absolutely over the top. We will never enter this establishment again.
For all he knew, they worked for the state licensing department and his employer was going to get closed down and he would likely get fired. They do sting operations here, mostly for cigarette retailers. I'm sure alcohol too. Once the store loses their cigarette sales license, a slow death for that place. Yeah, I think we all can agree that first off, 21 as a legal drinking age is ridiculous in the first place. Like, Jesus Christ. And secondly, it's not like you really care, like, oh, 1 month back and forth. Like, practically it doesn't matter. But legally, it matters a lot, and the restaurant can really lose out on all their licensing because of this. So it is a big deal to them, even if you personally can say that, yeah, you know, whatever.
Stop mandatory vaccination, here is another one.
Look at this boy, cancer survivor, fierce anti-vax parents are putting sick kids at risk.
Other way around, he got cancer because he was freaking vaccinated. The irony is insane.
I would love to see these people try to find a single study out there that is like, the cancer vaccine? Where do they get this from? Is this just regurgitated in Facebook groups until it becomes facts? You know, it's one of those fallacies where it's just if you say it enough times over and over again, it just magically becomes true. Is that what it is? You can go ahead and vaccinate your crotch goblins, but my womb fruits are organic. I'm gonna be honest here, fam, most babies are organic. I remember that beautiful sales poster. It's like, oh my god, you know, condoms, they're not biodegradable, but babies are absolutely biodegradable. I do love the term crotch goblins though. That's amazing. I'll give you 5 points for that. Karen, it's literally called Karen. Oh gee, this is gonna be doozy.
Stop crying and do something about your life.
A typical baby boomer sentiment. My parents bought a house for $35,000 with 2 low middle income jobs. They were 21 years old. Today that house is worth $650,000 thanks to 40 years of exponential inflation. If a 21-year-old today was to buy the same house with the price adjusted back down to 1970s inflation, it would only cost $120,000 in today's money. Man, that would be that'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? If my parents had to pay $120,000 for this house in the 70s, well, that would quite simply be ludicrous. There isn't a bank in the land that wouldn't have laughed them out of the office. To expect Gen Vice to do the same as boomers did is not only ridiculous, just plain ignorant. Our hard work and our money simply doesn't go as far as yours did. Our money's worth a lot less than what yours was worth. Not an opinion, it's a fact. But please keep telling us how lazy we are, how stupid we are for racking up 100k student loans for jobs we can't get. Oh my god, the facts are just emerging. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice though? Like affordable housing? Jesus Christ, oh my god, that would be so nice. It's kind of sad. I don't think I know a single person my age, and I'm like 30 now. You know, I'm not even a youthful individual anymore, that owns a house. It sucks.
A real mom. We all want to do what's right for our kids. I'm a real mom who doesn't vaccinate.
Wait, what do you mean real? Are you only a real mom if you don't vaccinate? Or is this one of those like C-section side rants where it's like,
it's not real birth, you're not a real mom.
Anyway,
my son is currently 2 months old. I'm in the hospital with him right now. He is positive for pertussis, and they're telling me he got it from my unvaccinated daughter. I have been mom-shamed all day, but stood my ground on our beliefs.
Okay, beliefs. Jesus Christ. Stupid choices are not beliefs.
Has anyone else's child got some horrible disease because they don't vaccinate? Please comment. My baby's really suffering. It's horrible to watch. I need some encouragement I did the right thing.
You're not looking for anyone to talk you out of stupid decisions. You're not looking for anyone to change your worldview or even take on advice. You're just looking for people to validate you. The doctors told me I did a bad thing because my baby got really sick in a super preventable way. Please affirm that I did the right choice anyway. Do you even take a step back before you write these things? It sounds absolutely ridiculous.
1 star. Don't bother calling for takeout. They put you on hold and never come back.
Sorry for your inconvenience. The server taking your order had a seizure while doing so and couldn't complete the process. When you showed up to retrieve your order, it was not ready, even though there was an ambulance in front of the restaurant and we were tending to the medical emergency at hand. We offered to complete your order at that time. I am sorry that you declined and chose to complain in a public forum. That's ooh, that's a little jikes, is it? And I bet the same person would feel very offended if someone had, the same expectation as a customer at their workplace. It's like, oh, there's a medical emergency and you have some customer demanding things. They're not even particularly serious, like waiting an extra 10 minutes for an order. So it's kind of that whole thing where the world revolves around them, but the same kind of logic isn't applied the other way around. Yeah, yeet. A Russian Karen provoking Ukrainians in Germany. We are international. Oh, dear God. Girls, glory to... Oh, my... Oh. Did you replace your brain with a boiled shrimp? And you just picked random people on the street, just following them around and filming them? Not to mention how harassy that is. With no regards to which specific situation it's about. But just with this in context, it is so bad. Not to mention, here's the thing that kind of makes me the most flabbergasted about this. Number 1, it is a massive tragedy. Number 2, it's not even particularly fun. Every person I've heard from the Russian side speak on this are also outraged because all the companies are moving away from the country, the inflation is through the roof, the currency is just getting tanked. It's like, and they will have a bad reputation for such a long time. It sucks for the everyday person from that country as well. It's like, God, this take is so bad. It's so, oh my God. This take is as unintelligent as it is unlikable. Cease. Did you see a tent in the woods, someone shoplifting, a person sleeping in their car? No, you freaking didn't. People are struggling. Don't make it worse. Especially sleeping in the car thing. It's like, why would you bother? Someone is already struggling. Like, they can't sleep. The person is struggling, trying to make it work and trying to afford an actual place to live, and you're just making it worse because what? Some outdated bureaucracy BS. People who blindly follow bureaucracy or like what's technically correct or whatever, instead of just pragmatism or human values is icky. Attention staff. I have gotten 5 more complaints from customers that they don't like coming into the store because everyone is speaking Filipino. One customer was so upset and thought the staff were talking about her, and she is refusing to enter the store ever again. It has come to the time where I will have to start giving warnings out to anyone not speaking English in the store, and disciplinary measures will be taken. Please sign after reading. Jesus Christ. Oh, is that really where you want to, is that where you want to go? That's the direction you want to take? Dick's Diggers, our goal is your hole. That is an amazing slogan. I love this.
My wife and I walked past the Woodwolf construction site today, and we were shocked by the language so crudely displayed. There is a school not even a furlong away. I am gobsmacked. How many thousands of children have been exposed to such filth? Surely our village is above this smut.
Jeez, there really are some true Karens out there. Oh no, think of the poor children. All the trauma. You want to know what the trauma is for the potential thousands of children that see this? Half of them will giggle the same way as they giggle when they hear the word boob out of context. The second half won't understand it, but will giggle along with their friends anyway. Gee, the world is on fire. Whatever shall we do?
I am looking for a babysitter. Urgent. My kids are 11 and 14, need to be available Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and weekend 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or later. Must have a car, 2020 or newer, not a Ford, and a valid driver's license and clean driver's record for the past 5 years. Need to be good with animals and computer, Office use Zoom, PowerPoint as my kids need help. Fault their homework and school project. Responsibilities. Cook all the meals and snacks. Clean the whole house, dishes, laundry, floors, wall, windows. Dry my kids where they want to go, when they want to go. Walk the dog, feed the cats and do poop and litter. Do groceries and other errands. Need to know how to use driver's service. Need to be excellent cook all the Canadian different products. Be able to speak at least 3 languages. Must be a good singer. Have at least a bachelor degree and also medical knowledge. Valid first aid and have degree in psychology. Others, no tattoo, piercing, or dyed hair. Must be single and have no friends. Oh my god. What are you paying for this? What's the compensation? I mean, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that this is probably satire, right? It's probably an over-exaggerated satire post and all those ridiculous posts you see about babysitting. But that last part just cracked me up. That's amazing.
Who would win? Decades of scientific research or vannemesselidinga mem? Chance of virus and DNA from a tuppele-buppele. They're changing your DNA, you will turn into a duck. Which would be kinda cool. Yo. So that's more of a selling point, isn't it?
School is starting again. That means we once again need a nanny.
Oh my god, this is a real nanny post. Hell yeah, let's see where this digs us down to the hellish rabbit hole of hell.
Please read all of these requirements. You need to have a master's degree or higher, so our 5-year-olds and 7-year-olds will be intellectually challenged.
First off, the phrase intellectually challenged typically means something else, and okay, anyway. Secondly, I don't think a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old will sit and discuss, master degree topics. Ooh, let me teach you some lasso regression analysis. That, yes, little 5-year-old, this is what you want to do today. You will be intellectually challenged.
No, your Bachelor of English doesn't mean you're smart. Sorry, you must be between 24 and 28 years old of age to keep up with the activity level of our kiddos. And please plan to have your own housing, don't assume you'll be staying with us. Yes, we have extra room, but the privilege is earned, not assumed. We need to take an IQ test first, so you're smart enough for our 5-year-old. We need you from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every weekend, and the pay will be $18 daily.
With $18 daily? Wait, how many hours is that? Wait, hold on. So it's like 7 a.m. to 8:30 and 3... Okay, so wait, that's 1.5 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the afternoon. That's 4.5 hours divided by 18. Wait, hold on. That's $4 an hour. You think someone's gonna take on a fucking job at $4 an hour that requires a master's degree? You think someone has gone to school for 5 years to watch your snot goblins with $5 an hour? Okay. Okay. Plan to bring snacks or other food for the kiddos, as the cabinet will be locked during the day while we work, so that's $4 an hour. And you need a master's degree to earn. They also include all the snacks and food for the snot goblins so they can produce more snot. So it's more like $1.50 per hour.
You also need to bring educational materials such as workbooks. We do not keep anything like this at home, thanks.
Okay. I think you underestimate how much $4 can buy. Maybe this lady was born in like 1750 or something before inflation really did a yahoo. But, oh dear God. Is this real? Are people really this out of touch? You know what you're asking for, right? You're asking for a nanny that is like 3 times below minimum wage to begin with. And then you ask them to have a master's degree and then also buy all the stuff for your kids because for some reason you don't have basic like coloring books for your kids at home and you lock all the cabinets. Jesus Christ. What? Oh my God.
Why I will think twice before taking my daughter to a game again. Sharing a bag of peanuts. Daughter, Mom, why are you throwing your shells on the ground? Me, because you're supposed to. It's a thing. Daughter, that just makes more work for the person that cleans it up. Where would you like me to put them then? Back in the bag. Are you serious right now? I swear, every time I put my hand in a freaking bag, I pull out a bunch of shells. After a great Ravens win, we get up and leave, and she says to me, don't forget to throw away your trash from under your seat. Grrr! Whoever is reading this might not be responsible for this behavior. I'm going to throw peanut shells at you for the next time I see you. To the owners of the seat, thank you for the tickets. Feel free to eat off the floor next game. I wish we could keep her room as clean as she keeps the stadium. By the way, she was great company. We had an amazing time.
And someday, she is going to relish in a compliment from someone who says her daughter was raised right. And think,
I did that.
When she didn't do poo. and then proceed to brag about it whenever she has the chance. We're basically writing the entire character arc here, and it's surprisingly accurate. A Grater's Ice Cream, giving you what you need today. Oh yes, that looks delicious.
Hello, it's hashtag Ash Wednesday. Thousands of Cincinnati Catholics fast and certainly don't eat ice cream or appreciate your ice cream out on this particular day. Didn't realize Ash Graters was anti-Catholic, but I'll remember that next time I'm buying ice cream.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this random ice cream company probably isn't, you know, deeply invested in being anti-Catholic. I think they just realized that there are more people than Catholics eating ice cream in the world. Just a little thunk. A herd of cows, a flock of sheep, a murder of crows, a complaint of Karens. Grammar is evolving. My God, it's beautiful. You remember those girls in the supermarket just having a complete meltdown while their parents just stood there and did nothing? And we said, God help us when they grow up? Newsflash, they have. Oh, that's a good collection of likable people. The worst thing that is, I recognize at least half of these faces. That means I'm chronically online. Yippee! Look at that, Golden Fox Ramen, that is so adorable, oh my God.
Does anyone know if this has any other meaning behind it besides ramen noodles? I know that Japan worships the fox. I've seen these around here, but I don't want my children having them if it's some kind of spiritual meaning behind it. Plus I hate anemia. Anemia?
Anime?
I have the power of God and anemia on my side. Plus, I hate anemia because most of it is witchcraft and evil.
Yes, indeed. Almost as evil as Pokémon. Damn them devil worshippers.
If we would live in reality, it would probably help, but many like to give animals humanistic characteristics. Like they're some kind of creature that needs redemption. They are a blessing, but they don't have souls.
So now we can't have a ramen fox mascot? That's where this is going? 20 Republican Christian AGs just wrote a proposal to deny free school lunches to LGBTQIA students. In other words, they don't think particular humans deserve food. They think they should starve. This is American Christianity. That is awful. Is that real? Jesus Christ. Ugh. I don't think there's any audio. Okay, I'll read out the lines myself. Hi, ma'am. What's your view on all this?
I think he needs to move.
What, the ambulance?
Yeah, he's blocking it.
Because he's blocking you in?
Yeah.
So there are ambulances here dealing with the stabbing victim should move because of your inconvenience.
The world is not going to stop. If that was critical, they would be sitting in a park. Why are they doing that?
It's not critical? Okay.
I'm sorry that people don't like it. That's just how it is.
Why are you harassing first responders? Oh no. Oh, this is so bad. This is really... There isn't even that little space. There is so much space to back out. What are you talking about? Oh, dear God. Because I'm assuming she's standing by her car, right? At least that's what I'm assuming. I could be mistaken. Her car could be on the other side of the street, in which case it would be more blocked in. But if it is on the side she's standing, it's definitely not particularly blocked in. And also, me waiting 5 minutes for them to, like, patch up a stab victim and take them to the hospital, that's less important, right? Because... I am the center of the universe. Oh gee, here's a dating profile. This brings me back to my youth. Karen, 48, divorced, 3 kids, anti-vaxxer, flat earther, alcoholic, ex-stripper, cat lady, soccer mom, suicidal depression, ex-porn star, gun owner. And then there's just a link to Pornhub. There's so much on this. I mean, here's the thing. Dating sites are like a weird reality of their own, right? But there are certain things that maybe aren't a selling point. Like, anti-vaxxer, flat earther, alcoholic, soccer mom is also not particular. Like, oh my God. Oh, there's so much to unpack. Oh, dear God. If they really are going through all that, I do wish them the best, though. It sounds like they're going through a lot of issues, but this is probably not the place to splurge it out. If you're feeling bad about these kind of things, it is okay to ask for help. It always feels bad asking for help because we always feel like it's admitting that something is wrong, or, you know, it's a weakness because you can't deal with it yourself. And that's not something you should get stuck in. Everyone in the world needs help with something sooner or later. You know, sometimes it's as simple as, you know, you take your car to the mechanic to get it fixed, because mechanics are typically better at fixing cars than the average human. The same thing goes for brain stuff or body stuff. You go to a doctor if you hurt yourself, and you go to a brain doctor if you hurt your brain. Very childishly explained, but it's still true, very much so. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Everyone needs help. There's no such thing as a human that gets through their whole life without anyone else. Remember that.
Question. I have people making out in our hoa pool.
A homeowner association, I believe.
Not the full thing and not just innocent kissing either. I can't get the hoa to do anything and our pool is by the main gate. So everyone is subjected to their nonsense just by coming home. What laws does this break? Basically they're on top of each other and he's shoving his tongue and is this lewdness?
Is this lewdness? Oh dear God, maybe we should ask. Jeezy boy, well he was nailed by a bunch of dudes after all, wasn't he? Dinosaur tracks from 113 million years ago uncovered due to severe drought conditions.
They are not 113 million years old. Read you Bible.
It's almost like there is scientific evidence that the world is at least 4.5 billion years old. Like tangible proof? What proof does the Bible have? Trust me, bruh.
Hi guys, the police will be making a house call tomorrow. My stuff, oven gloves, plus other things have been stolen from the house. They will be speaking with us all. Hopefully we'll find out why things have been moving and disappearing. Susan, there is a mystery.
You know those murder mysteries when people get locked into a hotel or something in the middle of nowhere and they have to figure out who the murderer is? It's like that, but it's just some random person borrowing oven mitts. Omefega, this guy is absolutely insane. He wants to place a complaint against Blorp because someone said to him, "To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?" He said the word pleasure is extremely offensive. Male Karen alert! He wants the employee fired. It'll be my pleasure to help you file this complaint. It is a very, very pleasurable complaint. Oh yes, indubitably.
Mortal Karen, choose your fighter.
Susan is gossipy and addicted to wine.
Karen summons the manager. Brenda watches Grey's Anatomy and believes she's a medical expert.
Oh, that's very good. Okay, so the first one we have basically a charismatic bard build. The middle one is a summoner build. And the last one is a healer build. But like really bad, but you know... That's basically what it is. BBC News England. A woman who falsely claimed she was R-worded by soldiers after he rejected her is jailed for 5 years. I'm curious how they proved that she wasn't R-word or if she just ended up confessing. I forget where I read this, so sadly no reference, but the kit after this showed nothing and there was no physical evidence of any kind, and when they pressed her about it, she confessed. Any false accusation along these lines should carry the exact consequences that our accused one should have faced if wrongly convicted. Same prison sentence, addition to registry, etc. She even got the kit knowing there would be no evidence. What the frick? Stories like this are always so sad because accusations like this really do ruin lives, and it also makes it so much more difficult for victims to come forward. It's just so gross towards everyone. It just makes my skin crawl.
Hi Blorp, just wanted to let you know that we loved the cleaning last week and was wondering if you could come back every month. Also, we're wondering if you could give us a discount next time. And we saw you refilling your water bottle from our sink. It seems not a big deal, but how our water bill is high, especially with our new pool. Looking forward to seeing you, thank you.
If your water bill is high because you have a new pool, it's probably high because of the pool, not because of a water bottle. Do you realize how little water a water bottle contains instead of the pool? But this seems to just be some kind of guilt trip to get a discount. You refilled tap water in our house when you were there. You owe us. Karen takes a month and a half to pick up her designer purse from a local business. Gets mad that it's no longer there.
I'm here to post about some shady stuff happening at local restaurant, and I'd love to contact the owner if anyone has contact info. I left my expensive designer purse there one day, didn't dawn on me until the next day. I called, it was still there, and they said it would set it aside for me. Whew! My husband and I have been so busy opening a business, and I just haven't made it up there to grab it. But I've called several times and was told yes, it's still there. About 1.5 months go by. I'm on my way there to grab it, and I just called to say I'm on my way, and I'm told they no longer have it and it's been donated. This is a $400 purse. I highly doubt it was donated, and some girl working there just took it. The manager I spoke to was extremely rude and basically said, "Oh well, you should have come get it sooner," and wouldn't allow me to speak or even leave a message for the business owner as a business owner myself, which is the reason why I bothered another business with keeping my stuff there for 6 weeks. I can't believe this, so absurd. I want my purse back or a check to buy a new one. Sorry for the rant, I'm a little mad upside down, very passive aggressive, smiley.
If it's so important, which is obviously isn't, why did you take 6 weeks to pick it up. That's just really rude. Like if someone forgot something at my place or at a business I ran and I was like, yeah, it's still here, come pick it up, and they left it for months, don't be surprised if they donate it. They probably don't have the space to keep like a lost and found section forever. Jesus.
Beam me the heck out of here, Scotty. Idiots, plagues, poverty, riots, wildfires, locusts, and some bitch named Karen.
Claiming kettlebells in a public gym.
This one belongs to Karen. I claimed it because I wrote on it.
Because I own it now. That's apparently included in the gym subscription.
That is I don't know if that's true, but I saw it on Facebook, so here's an update.
Oh my god. The internet is beautiful in many ways, but goddamn it breeds a lot of weird bubbles. Giving student loan borrowers behind on payments a chance to return to good standing is literally the definition of insanity, a top Republican lawmaker says. Why? Karen is angry because she already paid her student loans off and thinks everyone else must suffer under the same loan regime as she did.
Where is my check? Or my husband's? We paid our loans off, and how does this solve the problem of costly tuition moving forward? How do you prevent irresponsible borrowing? Because let's face it, irresponsible borrowing and entitlement from highly educated middle and upper income earners is a huge chunk of our problem. These aren't deprived, poor people. These are people who wanted a luxury education expenses, study abroad, expensive housing, out-of-state tuition for no/low costs.
I mean, compared to where I come from, it's just wild that you pay for this kind of stuff in that way in the first place. It's, I don't know, I think maybe it's a step in the right direction. I don't know, I'm not involved enough, but it seems like a weird thing. It's like I had to go through something, so every generation that comes after me should have it just as bad. It's weird. Like, my grandparents, they had to work in the coal mines, so if my kids don't have to work in the coal mines, then that's outrageous. Why? Super Karen at Taco Bell. This is the coupon. Coupon free tacos. Oh my god, that's so true though. An 8-year-old girl selling lemonade near an Ohio food festival had her operation shut down by local police after they received a complaint. Yes indeed, solving the important issues of the world. You see this child saving up money for some toy or something and doing honest work and just selling some innocent lemonade. You know that if you rearrange the letters in lemonade, you get Pokémon, and Pokémon is a spawn of the devil. Think twice before you let these demonic possessions trick you.
Don't buy for children. 1 star. I downloaded game for 4-year-old son because he says his friends play game. He showed me game and a green monster blow up. He scream and scream. This game violent.
What's up with the freaking the sentencing? It's wow.
It even has bow and arrow.
Oh dear god, what an outrage.
An explosion. No. Game inappropriate. You get poison in this game. Inappropriate. I tell parents of sons. Friend. Yo, delete. Don't download.
Oh, this is about Minecraft. You're this upset about Minecraft? Gee. Also, I think Minecraft's age rating is 10 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Not that I think it will be particularly traumatizing to people slightly below that age, but I don't know. Seems a bit overreacting. Found this makeshift Karen nest in my hometown. Look at that live, laugh, love, and coffee. Oh my god, they're nesting everywhere now. Closed until further notice under new management. Yes, that includes you. No, we don't know when we will be open. Sorry, we don't hold luggage anymore. Please stop staring in the window. We aren't goldfish. It makes us feel weird. Thanks. Oh my god.
Hey guys, I'm single, I want to mingle, and the only place I want to go for my B-Day is Vegas. But I live paycheck to paycheck, so hell why not raise money to go? And then comment if you want to come with me. My B-Day trip to Vegas, 0 raised out of 1,000.
GoFundMes are not for your vacation.
I am tired of people telling me what I can and can't do.
I mean, you can technically do it, I guess. But don't expect anyone to donate. And you're also gonna kind of look bad.
I didn't get my receipt, sad smiley, but I got 2 foot-long subs with tuna, and when I got home I discovered both sandwiches had the strongest smell and taste of fish that we couldn't even eat it.
Wait, hold on. You got tuna sandwiches and you're surprised they smell like fish? What do you think tuna is, a chicken? My neighbor is a Karen. Oof, this is how you create some drama in the neighborhood. Man, I would be so entertained by this. I would just sit on the porch with popcorn. This is amazing. Katie, Texas mom, called the cops on a book. The woman told police she already filed complaints about the book with the district, according to the police report. But she was not satisfied with the outcome of the subsequent decision made regarding its appropriateness. Outrageous books. Police, shoot it.
Powered by Bish Dust. Live, laugh, love.
That's not like... That's not quirky. It would be like if dudes are like, I'm a douchebag, that's quirky and funny. I mean, I guess that's like half the alpha male kind of stuff, but still, dear God. Karen's gotta frick him all, not like that, gotta frick him all, not like that, Pokémon. Karen, Bish and Moan accuse Karen, death stare, victim, Caron, 911 HP, oh my God, call manager, setup. I also love the energy, it's just like Karen hair. So good. Oh my God. Speaking of Pokemon, demonic.
1 star. If I could leave a 0-star review for this place, I would. A lot of exclamation marks. Me and my best friend Diani Nicole Nighthunt.
Oh, is that like a name for like a Dark Souls character?
Called and received a terrible customer service just because we had no money on our card.
So you took up time and effort in the line at a place and you can't pay and you're surprised they want to focus on other customers?
Now I'm trying to order online, but there is no website.
You forgot your card, so you give them a bad review. Oh my God. When the customer you're dealing with asks to speak to the manager, and the manager says the same thing you did. Gee, that's a beautiful experience. Well, laddies, lasses, and lassos, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'm so fond of having you here, and I do hope to see you here again in the very near future. Have an amazing rest of your day because you do deserve it, and take care. Mwah.